I'm traveling all the way to Nyahururu from Nairobi, a journey that took 7 hours on this train. This is the recently reintroduced train that is back after 46 years. Now, most people said it was only reintroduced by the government so as to get votes at the All Kalau by-elections for the MP seat. And in the past 2 weeks, this train has had 2 accidents. So let's travel to Nyahururu and see what happens. Do we get a smooth experience or do we get an accident along the way? As we also compare it to the Nanyuki safari train that costs 400 shillings, while this one to Nyahururu costs 600 shillings for the economy class. The train operates from Nairobi on 2 days, that is on Tuesdays and Fridays, and it leaves the station at exactly 10 a.m. sharp. I'm actually alone right now in this cabin. We are from Nairobi, we are heading to the next station. I'm not sure what the next station is, but I'll check it up. We're currently passing through some golf fields. I'm already liking this journey, so let's see how it goes. This is the arrangement for most economy train seats in Kenya except for the SGR. But for this train to Nyahururu, the seats were very new, the cabin looked clean and freshly painted, and there was no dirt along the floor compared to the Nanyuki train, even though the train itself does not have dust bins. Now it is already dusty, so nimeva mask. We passed the first station, but hakukuwa na watu, so we are heading to the next station. Currently, we are only about like 10 people on this train, so I hope there'll be more people coming up. And the graph now to go around Gong Hill area, Yangong Road, because I can actually spot the Atlanta Stadium. It's also very, very dusty, so Nishava mask. I've only removed it just to test this microphone, but I think it's actually working quite well, so I'll be testing it throughout the journey. Let's see how it works. But so far so good. I'm actually the only person on this cabin right now, save for the train, and then that's conductor, I don't know, but so far so good. I think I've now taken the best seat, iko kwa corner, so I can have views of both sides, this side and the other side right there. This is the best position. It only has 2 seats on the side, while the other seats are over there on the other side, and then those are both sides. So this is the best seat. Halfway into the journey, the train was so boring. There were no amazing views. There were no people on the train. I was still the only person in that cabin, save for the train conductors. Some parts of the journey were also very, very dusty, while some were not, but the cold was still constant because even at 12 p.m. the sun was still not yet out. But suddenly, we now started seeing very amazing views. We were now leaving the boring part of the country and now getting into the amazing and interesting part of the country with nice views. Now there's a lot of construction work going on around this part. That's why there's a lot of dust. I don't know whether it's the railway tracks or it's a road being constructed or it's the bridges. I don't know. I really don't know what is being constructed, but there's a lot of construction going on around this area. I think the views are starting to zimeanza kuwa interesting. Tumeona some hills, some really nice hills zikiwa mingi pamoja. I think they are called ranges. I'm not really sure of the name, but so far the views are starting to be so good. And also the people on this cabin, watu wako kwa hii cabin, I think ni familia. They are probably heading somewhere because wanajuana, a lot of kids, a lot of teenagers, and some parents and grandparents. Let me show you some of the view. Let me show you the view right now. Earlier on nilikuwa nimesema the views are boring, but right now it's 10 out of 10. And I'm not even lying, but huku the views are so amazing. Forget the Nanyuki train. I'm actually standing right at the door, so napata a first-hand experience. Like there are a lot of hills, and there's like I don't know what to call it. Is it a depression or something? Like we are way above, so you get to see the views below. Down you see the cars. Everything is such a nice experience. Right now this is a 10 out of 10, and this is what it is. It's currently 12 p.m. We have like around 4 more hours. So far sijui nimehesabu milima kaa ngapi, probably zimefika around 30, because yo I'm not even kidding, these hills are something else. The views hizi milima ni mingi. I think we're around Longonot or Suswa. I've been to Suswa before, and the views were something like this. Let me show you. Oh my god. We are past Gilgil. We're now headed to Olkalau. We had a stopover at Gilgil for more than 20 minutes. They had to change the direction of the engine, but there was nowhere to buy food. There were no people selling food around the station compared to that Nanyuki train, where when we stopped at Sagana, there were people, a lot of people outside the station who were allowed to sell food. At this point of the journey, I will highly rank this train heading to Nyahururu to be much better than the one heading to Nanyuki. The views are amazing, a 10 out of 10 right now. There are also very few people on this train compared to the Nanyuki train, where each coach was very full. These two trains do not have a significant difference except for the views and experience you get to see along the way. Their toilets are also the same, but for this train a tissue paper was provided and they were clean compared to the one in Nanyuki. We finally arrived in Nyahururu a few minutes past 5, which was a bit earlier than the scheduled time indicated on the timetable, but this was way much earlier than the time you'll arrive in Nanyuki if you took the Nairobi to Nanyuki safari train. The station at Nyahururu was very new, with modern toilets and modern facilities functioning quite well. The people and the officers at the station were also quite very friendly compared to the ones in Nanyuki. Tuseme wa Nanyuki maybe ni baridi na wasumbua, but the experience on this train from Nairobi all the way to Nyahururu was a 10 out of 10.